Good evening. Top of the evening to you. Welcome to the Speakeasy. I'm your barkeep, Jeff Belanger. Please, oh please, if you're watching, it's time to start those watch parties and share so all your friends can join us here in the Speakeasy. Tonight, I'm partaking in a little Lord Hobo $5 milkshake. It is the strawberry milkshake IPA. There it is. And $5 milkshake, of course, is a Pulp Fiction reference. There's John Travolta. Totally awesome. Good to see you guys. I'm glad you're here. Stay a while. Grab a seat. Have a drink. Tell us where you're from. Check in if you would in the chat there. What you're drinking, what you're up to. I'm glad you're here. I want to tell you about a couple things going on. Very excited about. I've got a new podcast episode dropping tomorrow. Episode 156, the 3-year anniversary. It's the Ghosts and Monsters of Lake Bomazeen in Castleton, Vermont. That's a brand new podcast. Every Thursday it comes out at noon, and you can find it wherever you get your podcasts. So anyway, it's nice. It's the end of the day. Hope you had a good one. And, let's kick back. Let's have a few drinks, have a few laughs, and talk about the important things, right? Things like fatherhood and dad jokes. And if there's time, paranormal. If there's time. You guys doing all right? Cheers. Tonight, making a triumphant return to the Speakeasy, I might add, I would like to welcome my good friend, Dustin Pari.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
It's the Speakeasy's improved quite a bit since you've been here last.
I'll tell you what, you've really classed up the place. It looks really nice.
Thank you. It's amazing. A bow tie will just change everything.
You wear a bow tie to a porta party, all of a sudden, it's like, this is fancy business.
It got real, is what happened. It got real. So, what are you having tonight, sir?
Oh, well, sir, I am getting ready for the season. So I shall be partaking in the Shipyard Pumpkinhead Ale.
It's already.
It is already out, my friend. And I got to be honest, although I do like the Pumpkinhead, it's not my absolute favorite of the pumpkin beers. I like Southern Tier's Pumpkin Ale the best.
I've had that.
That's really good. And I get fancy. I'll do the rim up with the brown sugar and the cinnamon. But this is a nice working man's pumpkin beer.
Right. Well, cheers. Cheers.
Here's to you, my brother.
Yep. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, man, glad to be here, man.
We've made some big promises tonight. Dad jokes specifically.
Yeah. Those are good though. I enjoy that type of humor. Nobody else seems to, but I think they're really epic.
No, yeah, if you are expecting just like 1 hour of solid laughs, you should probably switch to something else right now. YouTube's full of like cat videos and all kinds of funny things that you could be watching. But YouTube does not have, I promise you, this picture of baby Dustin holding an apple.
Look at that.
Dude, just give me your lunch money right now. Just
look at how beautiful my locks were. I had long blonde curly hair, and I love that apple so much. I still love apples. I took that prop home with me. I wouldn't leave it at the Sears studio. I wanted that apple.
And that you were probably screamed, and the guy was just like, "Just take it and get out."
Just take it, you little pansy. Look at you with that curly blonde hair. You look like a little sailor girl.
Beck can't drink because she's preggo.
Congratulations. We'll drink for you.
Are you going to name it Jeff or Dustin or Jeffston or Def? By the end of this hour, let's figure out a name.
Yeah, let's name the baby. That'll be the contest.
Poor Beck. So how are you holding up since we spoke last in quarantine life? I mean, I know you're working, but like, what's life like otherwise?
It's still, it's still just finding my way through every day, adapting and just being resilient, going to the gym. The gym reopened, so I've been super happy about that.
I heard that.
You're going to wear the mask to go in, but then once you get to your area, it's nice, though, because then once I'm there, nobody else is around me. I get all my things, put my music on. I've been addicted to Hamilton, so it's just that on a loop pretty much.
Disney Plus, did you watch the hell out of that?
Oh, my God. Still watching the hell out of it.
So good. Dude,
I found out my daughter can rap. Like, she can do, like, the fast Lafayette parts, and I'm like, where did this skill come from? Like, this is, like, I had no idea.
Faith thinks you were a cute baby. Faith.
Thank you.
You don't know the half of it.
I was a pretty baby girl.
You were a pretty, look at. God.
Yeah. That picture still hangs at my mom's house, still up on the wall. I think they just want me to try to go back to that,
Yeah.
So,
And Harry says he's met both of us, and what an experience.
Are you sure it was us, Harry? I mean, I appreciate it, but are you sure?
Yeah, I'm going to, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore, man. I don't know. But yeah, so staying in has been weird, right? It's been, they're like, didn't you sort of think maybe by now it would be over, or maybe this summer would get a break or something?
Yeah, there was a lot of talk of, once the sun comes out, it was going to burn it all away. Like that was the hope. That was the golden ticket everybody was clinging to.
I heard that.
It was wrong. It was wrong. Apparently, people still get sick in the sunshine. So here we are. And now it looks like it's going to, the second wave trajectory looks to hit right around Halloween time, around October. So it's like, oh, no. It's all going wrong, man. I just don't want the kids to lose trick-or-treating. Like, I mean, obviously there's a lot worse things, but I just love that time of year so much,
Dude, we will figure out Halloween. I don't know. I mean, come on. We've got some smart people in the world.
Dress up and go outside, just leave the bucket of candy out there.
Yeah. What do we like leave it in little piles, right? Like I'll figure it out.
Yeah. We can make it more like a scavenger hunt. Hide the candy.
Yes.
Kids out there crawling around.
You could be like, hey, the candy's in my van in the back with the puppies and candy.
That's not where you hide it. No. I was thinking telling them so like underneath the weeds in my garden. Hey, look at that.
Look at little Dustin.
That was my favorite Halloween costume when I was a kid. Back when you had that plastic mask with the strap, that's me and the skeleton.
Yes.
And you have that lobster bib that shows what you are in case people don't get it. But then it was always, dude, you remember when we were kids, it was mostly New England. It was mostly cold around Halloween. So you had to put the jacket on over the lobster bib. And I'm like, no one knows. I just have this stupid plastic thing on my head. And then the elastic breaks like 5 houses in. Then you're like limping around. It was awful.
One of my early costumes was I took a cardboard box and I cut armholes in it, and I put aluminum foil like all around it, right?
Like a robot? A baked potato.
I was the robot. I was the square baked potato. And so I did the robot, and underneath I could have my winter coat on. So it was wicked smart. Wicked smart, kid. Wicked smart.
I'm not like remembering this wrong. There were some Halloweens where there was snow, right?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, not even that long ago.
Like I remember those days, like as a kid, like walking through snow to go trick or treating.
Yeah, no, it was bitter cold. Like no, I and not only that, daylight savings time used to happen before.
Oh yeah,
so it'd be dark, nice and early instead of now. Yeah, no, it's dude, it's I don't know what we're gonna do, but we will save Halloween. We have time, right?
One way or another.
I mean, Ebenezer Scrooge saved Christmas all in one night. We have weeks to work with here.
Yeah, we got a couple months here.
But we need a team. We need a whole team. So
we need all our best minds on this project.
We need they're all better than ours.
Yeah.
So please, oh please help. Have you been working on any new stories or anything like that? Any new like projects?
Yeah, I am actually. I've been everything's gearing up for the lecture series now, but working on a new Christmas lecture program and then some new paranormal stuff for next year. So I had all these COVID plans. I'm like, I'm going to be stuck at home. I'm going to do this and that. But then work made me keep going to work. And so I was like, I just don't have the time. But I want to do a book also where I'm looking at the history of Christmas carols specifically. And it's all about the hope that Christmas brings for people like me that are addicted to Christmas and listen to Christmas music all year round. So I'm working on that. I think that's going to be one of my favorite pet projects for next year.
I love it. That sounds good. Keep me posted. Maybe we'll come in and shamelessly plug it.
Pardon me, sir. Thank you very much.
Wait a minute. Do you have the COVID?
I do not have the COVID.
You're not wearing a mask right now.
No,
dude, we're within 6 feet of each other right now.
Yeah, I'm very close to my laptop.
Oh my God. All right, listen. I think it's time. I think it's time for some dad jokes.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, it's dad jokes. I wish we had like an orchestra like dad jokes, right?
Woo! People love it.
All right, you go, then I'll go. Let's just do a couple.
All right. What nationality is Santa Claus?
What's that?
He's North Polish. See, that's nice, right? Good stuff.
How come the toilet paper couldn't cross the road?
Why not?
It got stuck in a crack.
That's a gem. That's
pretty
a gem right there. Why don't you ever hand a balloon to Elsa from Frozen?
Why?
She's going to let it go. Let it go.
Right.
That's
Right.
good stuff.
That's good. How do you get a squirrel to like you?
Oh, Jeff, this is going to be something to do with nuts. How, Jeff?
Act like a nut.
Very well. Very well. It's a PG version of what I thought you were going for there.
No, these are all dad jokes have to be PG. That's
Not
the
with
rule.
you. I've seen your parenting style.
Go ahead.
How long has Anakin Skywalker been evil?
How long?
Since the 6th grade.
Yep.
That's a real, yeah, you got to think about that one.
Yeah. Why don't eggs tell jokes?
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
They'll crack each other up.
Much like this segment.
Those were dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
We're coming back to that. We're gonna
we're doing more. We're doing more.
We're gonna rub that into the ground. Like
absolutely.
That is gonna be
like Ghost Hunters season 10.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh my god! Hey, wait. Let's plug something else we're both doing. So end of this month, we both are going to be part of this thing. There it is. It's the Dark Zone Live presents Lizzie Borden Murder House.
Murder House.
20th to 31. This is I was actually part of their Conjuring House live thing where they broadcast 24/7 for like a week. Dustin and I'll be speaking separately, not together, and remotely, even though we're both close.
Indeed, and also emotionally close.
We are emotionally close. That's totally true. So I actually don't fully know what they want me to do just yet, but it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, there's so much history to the place as it is, and I think that having a couple of nights I think they've got like 40 different people like weighing in on their theories, their experiences. So there should be a lot to cover. So I've only, growing up around here, I've only been there I think about 4 times.
You're kidding?
Yeah, but each one was memorable for different reasons. So you'll have to tune in to get these stories. But some of them are not PG. Things happened at the Lizzie Borden house.
What? Okay. Well, let's not bury the lead. What happened? Give us
the hatchet. I was doing an event there because I probably can't tell this during the Lizzie show. I was doing an event there with our friend Tiffany Rice.
Yes.
And I went upstairs on the tour. I was just kind of hanging out with the docent. She was doing the tour, and Tiffany's downstairs. And I went down because I parked in that tiny back parking lot. So anybody who hasn't been to Lizzie Borden house, it's just like anybody else's house. It's not a big museum parking lot or anything. And so my truck's in the parking lot. So I go out, going downstairs. I'm going to go outside, get my gear out of my truck. And Tiffany is looking. She's a shorter girl, and she's looking on her tiptoes out the window. I'm like, what's going on? And, because my truck's back there. She's like, look at the Jeep out there. There in broad daylight in the town of Fall River around 6 o'clock. There was a white Jeep, and there was a young lady with her dress up, and a gentleman pleasuring, hopefully, the both of them.
Getting to know her better.
There. And like right in the parking lot. Yeah, and right next to my truck. So I had to wait for the act to finish. I didn't want to be rude. It didn't take too long. I didn't want to hit my alarm button. I just waited, and then I went outside. It's like broad day. But now, why do you do that? Is it like a bucket list item?
No, because it's the Lizzie Borden house. You don't do that at McDonald's. Well, maybe, but not Burger King. No,
they're bringing back the McRib.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. That I can see.
That's something to celebrate.
Wait, we have another dad joke. This is from Hatch. This is a good one. How do you make holy water? You boil
the hell out of it. Fantastic.
Yeah. Well done, Hatch. Well done. You can party with us anytime. It's going to get lamer as we go because, I put the good ones up top.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think I had either.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. Sandra said, lends new meaning to 40 wax.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Dustin had 40 wax inside, and
right. And outside, there's
whatever happened.
Conjugal visits at not the Conjuring house, but the Lizzie Borden house.
God, oh, the stories we could tell. I've actually been there a ton. I've been to Lizzie's many, many times, and it's always something different. It's one of those places. Like, I mean, when you walk in, you're stepping back to like 1892.
Oh
yeah. You're just great. It's crazy. Just like this is what it looked like. This is what Mr. Borden saw right before, the inevitable.
They have all those hats too, like you have. You can try all the hats on there by the little closet. I love that. It's a nice little look,
Where do you think I got this?
On loan from the Lizzie Borden house.
This was Andrew Borden's. It's still got the hole in it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I didn't steal that.
Totally kidding. That's not
something else. That's something else. But yeah, so how about your friends and family? Like, how are they holding up? Is anybody like, dude, I can't take this anymore?
No, I don't think anyone's completely gone COVID crazy, but it's weird, man, because everyone kind of runs the spectrum, So working in healthcare, like my work acquaintances, everyone's used to, we're working in oral surgery, so you're right there in people's mouths all day. So it's like, you're doing what you're doing. But then I've got other friends that like haven't left the house like since March, and still like I'm not going out. I'm still just ordering. One of my neighbors like still Amazon delivers every day, and he sits on his front step, and that's it. So everyone's kind of at different ends of the spectrum on it, and and it's fine. It's all about where people are comfortable. But it's awful to have to live in fear of anything, for sure. So you find what's comfortable for you. You hope and pray for the best. And for everybody else, you try not to cause any harm when you go about your business,
I do know. And it's funny to see. And I get it, right? So people are getting restless and they're getting frustrated. And some people haven't worked and they're getting desperate, right? There's no money. You're worried about food and rent and all that other stuff. No, it's scary. Hold on. Faith has a dad joke for us.
All right.
There it is. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's the popcorn?
Oh, it's a corn family joke.
I love that. Look, it's getting political. I'm not going to post political things.
No, let's not do that.
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
There's enough of that already.
Oh my! I know people come here for a break from that. My goodness, that's not. I mean, plus, like, what political insights do we have? Like,
no, nothing here.
I've got some ghost stories about Abe Lincoln. That's
we're
about it.
Bad jokes. Like, I don't know what else. I posted something the other day, like, me from social media, especially, like I try to stay away from all that stuff. It's not my realm.
Mm-hmm.
My knowledge base is not vast enough to be. I posted something today that said, that kings went to jesters for entertainment. They didn't go to them for like, tell me about what to do in this war or tell me how to rule my kingdom. So like, when people go, oh, we need to see what Hollywood thinks about this, I'm like, why does that make any sense? So definitely don't ask me. But I posted like a biblical quote, and all of a sudden people are telling me I'm a Nazi and I'm putting people in gas chambers. I'm like, I don't know where this went wrong. I'm just going to send heart emojis. And then I just started a thread about cats. I'm like, cats can get us out of this.
Dude, people are looking for a fight. You know what I mean?
I'm not that dude.
Yeah. So. No sweat, Beck. No politics here. You're right. We'll be safe. We'll be safe. But wait, people are. There's a couple people posting some. Okay, Suzette has a dad joke for us.
All right.
Why was the mushroom invited to the party? Because he was a fun guy.
Oh, yeah. That's why you get to go to all the parties, Jeff.
Because I am a fun guy. That's right. Funny. That's right. Yeah. Should we do some more? You got a few more?
Yeah, I've got some more.
All right, hold on.
Let's get the intro going.
Dad jokes.
People
from
love
outer space.
I miss pigs from outer space.
I don't know. Okay, what do you got?
All right. So why did the ghost take his new girlfriend back to his hometown?
Why?
Because he wanted to show his new boo his old haunts.
You mixed it all. I mean, that's dad
There's
joke.
A lot going on there. There's like layers. It's like an onion. You peel it back until you cry.
What do you call someone with no body and no nose?
What would you call that person, Jeff?
Nobody knows.
Well done. Well done. What do you call two witches that are sharing an apartment?
What?
Broommates. Those are broommates.
Got it. Why can't a nose be 12 inches long?
Why, Jeff?
Because then it would be a foot.
That is correct. 12 inches.
Yeah.
A foot. That's like a math dad joke too.
Yeah. All right, one more, then we'll come back.
Why did you hear that Princess Aladdin tried to go to the Disney Prince party, but apparently she wasn't allowed in?
Yeah. What concert cost just 45 cents?
What concert?
50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
That's nice. I like you have a math theme going on too.
Those were dad jokes from outer space. Oh my God. Oh. Wait.
Yeah. We used to be somebody at one point. Or
there was. What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk.
A walk.
Thank you. Oh, look, they're all going.
People excited about this.
What's the difference between a dad joke and a bad joke? I don't know, John Bashford. What is? You didn't tell us. Oh, geez. Now we're hanging.
It'll always be a mystery now.
Hatch has got another one for us. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
Nice.
Oh, God, I love it. Dude, they're looking us help out here.
Yeah, people are excited about this.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Peach.
Peach who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Peach you over the head with a banana.
I think the inflection was wrong on that one. I think.
Yeah, I think I screwed that up. But Joy has another ghost. What do ghosts serve at dinner parties?
What do they serve?
Poultrygeist.
Oh, look at that. Hot dog.
Dude, this is gold. You know what? I
nice.
wonder how many stand-up comedians right now are watching this and just taking notes.
There's going to be some guy in AGT, and he's just going to do this routine. Howie Mandel's going to be clapping. There's going to be a golden buzzer. We're going to be like, that was our stuff.
Oh,
Could have meant something.
Look, there's more. Jennifer says, what happened to the guy who cut off the left side of his body?
He's all right now.
He's all right.
Very well, Miss Stevens.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, look, more ghostly ones.
We opened a plethora there.
What's a ghost's favorite pie?
Blueberry.
Blueberry. That's also like your favorite cereal.
Yeah. It'll be coming out soon. I haven't seen it yet.
You know what I miss? We used to go out for like beer and wings. Well, I ate the wings. You had pizza.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. Fried cheese, mozzarella sticks all around. Remember last year we got all excited. We went from the bar there, from the Stonehouse into the Walmart just to get marshmallow pumpkins.
They were out, and it was like now. It was like August. It was something insane.
Nice. I have a bag of them. I've been having one a day in the morning just to get myself going.
So we both bought bags of like the whole Brock's pumpkin candy corn thing, and then we sat behind the dumpster and went into like a sugar stupor, and we're like, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Look away!"
It was a good time though.
I used to be somebody.
Dumpster, but we did. It was okay.
John Bashford, who's a fellow dad, by the way. I heard there's no training for trash collectors. They just pick it up as they go.
It's great. Nice job, John.
Well done. Well done. How is it being a dad with a kid that's stuck at home with you all the time?
Well, it's still because I'm at work, I only see her in the evening, so it's kind of the same there. But we have one of her friends that's allowed to stay over, so now it's like I have two daughters because she's here all the time.
Your pod, you've got a pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're hanging out all the time, so that's kind of nice. Getting ready for back to school, and it's going to be like a couple of days in, couple of days out. Still paid full price for a backpack that is only going to get used half as much, but that's, whatever.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
That's how it goes, man. It's interesting that they're talking about like the bus and everything. And they're like, they have the windows open and everything. And you have every other seat. I'm like, those buses are cold enough as it is. Like the winter's going to be brutal.
We're not doing the bus.
No, that's what we said. We're like, forget it. We'll just bring you because that sounds like just torture.
Yeah. And so our daughters are the same age. And, we're doing the same thing. We're in our school system as of right now, could change tomorrow. Same thing. It's 2 days on and then 3 days of remote learning.
Yeah.
And so, it's going to be weird. But, my daughter was doing that in March where she was just, online the whole time. And that was when the teachers were just figuring it out on the fly.
Like, what are we doing? Yeah. For sure. And our daughters are very similar too. And they're very regimented and very serious about their schooling. So I never, honestly, outside of helping her with a project once in a while, I never even had to do anything. Like she was just on top of it all the time. It was fantastic. The
worst is because my daughter's going into 8th grade, as is yours, right? And so she'd bring me math problems and be like, I don't understand this. And I'm like,
me neither.
Oh boy. As soon as letters started mixing with numbers, I'm out.
Yeah.
Right. I can do any number when there's no letters.
And honestly, like the 8th grade math or 7th grade math last year was stuff that I did, like I remember sophomore year of high school. And so now trying to be a good parent and a good father, I was like, listen, I'll figure this out tonight and we'll go over it tomorrow. And I'm up by myself at night, like watching tutorial videos on how to do math. And I'm like, I really have no idea, but like you figure it out. I'm going to tell you this. So I'm very excited about one thing. It is kind of a bonus about COVID and being the father of a 13-year-old child. The boys have to be 6 feet away and they have to wear a mask. So I'm like, we could stretch this out to like 18. Like I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, COVID can hang around for like another just 15 years. That'd be great.
For dating purposes.
I mean, we'd be broke and homeless, but whatever.
That's
like,
fine.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, John, that's a good one. This is so hard because I know I look distracted. You see me looking off. It's because I can see all the comments.
There's a lot of dad jokes. People are excited about this.
Look at this. How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
You look for the Fresh Prince.
Look for the Fresh Prince.
That's
Well
nice.
done, John. Well done. Well done.
That's good.
Faith.
You see they're doing a reboot, by the way,
of which one?
of the Fresh Prince.
With who? His kid?
No, I don't know if it's with this kid, but it's got like a darker tone to it, more thoughtful. I just saw the preview for it today. It's very weird.
So anyway, I forgot all my boomerang jokes. Hopefully they'll come back to me. Oh,
That's nice. Have you played the didgeridoo at all, by the way? Speaking of all things Australian?
it's been a while. It's
Yeah.
been a while. I had Monday night, I had Scott Grunwald. And so
Oh, yeah.
he played his ukulele and I played guitar. We jammed a little bit. That was nice. But you know what's funny? Like when I've been doing a lot of these, Dustin, because nights are free and all that.
Right.
And so I don't want to overdo any one gag. That's the challenge.
Yeah. You gotta keep it fresh all the time.
That's keep it like Fresh Prince. So
Right. Fresh Prince in the snow.
so there's that. But what's funny to me too, though, is like how busy I've gotten. First of all, well, Ghost Adventures we're filming again, thank God, which is great. And the plan is, while we can, we will. Right? I mean, it could change tomorrow, but until then, let's just keep.
I'm still waiting for Zach to call me because I think that one old Ghost Hunters member should be on Ghost Adventures at some point.
That would be
happen at one time.
I know him. I could call him.
Yeah, you could call him. He's always been cool. I mean, we've hugged, we've cuddled.
Yeah. All right.
Not as much as you.
So you're looking for a job now. That's great. No, that's.
I like to work, man. Just keep it going.
Dude. And so the thing is, like, I know you're always looking for new opportunities and stuff like that. I get it. Mm-hmm. And we have to do it all like this way right now, which is kind of cool. Like you got to innovate. And that's great. But at the same time, I did
a lecture without shoes the other day. That was fun and freeing in a way.
How about without pants?
Yeah. Well, I got to be careful because I walk around a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I stand too. You should always stand. Pro tip, right? Like
absolutely.
You have more energy. But it takes practice to not do this because this looks weird.
Yeah. When you can't rock in a ship.
No.
But I'm used to like always like when I do them in person, like we walk around, we pace, I talk to the audience, go forward, So you can't just shuffle in place, but I like to move around a lot. But it's a whole new world right now.
It is crazy indeed. It is. Hey, let's show some more awkward pictures from your childhood.
Oh, good. It's that time again. Here you go, kids. I think that's Hobo Dustin. I think I was going for there.
Was that Halloween?
That was just me. Look at the background though for a second. Like we had an old red and black velvet couch. Back over there, there's a lamp with like crystals hanging from it. This is like 1980, 81 maybe. Like I was probably about 4. Yeah, there was a lot going on there. Just a winter hat, some sunglasses, and a big coat.
Dude, look, you were on the set of Stranger Things.
It's quite possible. Yeah, somebody just put some lights on the wall, and I could have been Will.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, that's the other thing, right? Like all your favorite shows, they're not in production this year.
Yeah, so, it's like where is it? I know it's sad.
So you have to watch the Speakeasy. It's all you got.
It's all you got. And Nosferatu. I love Nosferatu.
Yeah,
that's like my favorite. I watch that all the time.
Yeah, and that's how it goes. Yeah. So Tiff says she likes that I do this in my house. I don't have any other place to go with it, Tiff. This is how we are. Yeah. And she built a wine bar in her house. That sounds totally dangerous.
Nice. Look at the music selection. Sinatra, Bing Crosby, like that's good stuff. Glenn Miller. That's my type of music. I listen to the 1940s Junction in my truck all day on the satellite radio. Love it. Love Bing.
That's the kind of place we'll go to her bar and have like an old fashioned and sidecar. Absolutely. What else? What are those things they drink? Right.
Rusty Nail. Yeah, like those are the best. The old school drinks.
The Rusty Nail. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh God, I love it. Okay, one more. This one is the most awkward. I actually feel a little dirty showing it.
Yeah, I had a thing against clothes for a while. I appreciate you cropping it. Yeah, I don't know. I was celebrating perhaps myself. At least I got the haircut, so I didn't have the curls then. But definitely, I was posing and I was excited about
Dude,
something. I don't know.
there's a lot of Catholic priests right now tuning in. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
man, come on, man.
No, I was raised Catholic. I know what they like.
Yeah, well, you were pretty. Yes.
I know what they like. Like they like that.
Look at that. That kid's handsome. He's going places. I don't
Yeah,
know where.
that's,
Probably to jail. Put some pants on.
that's the Vatican's June model.
Look at me. I'm Mr. July.
Oh God. Oh goodness. Yeah, childhood, man. And the other thing, so our daughter's just 7th grade, just finished, right?
Yeah.
Most awkward year ever for you, thereabouts, give or take.
It was really difficult. I mean, obviously the journey into womanhood is going on, so that's difficult. The most difficult thing for me was that feeling of separation started to come in, where I was always the best friend. We play video games, we walk around, play Pokemon. Now it's like, so and so's coming over. Oh, I'm going to this girl's house, and we're FaceTiming, and like all of a sudden, Dad is relegated to just dad mode, and now let's go hang out and play. Like now I'm sitting here playing Mario Kart by myself and drinking beer and feeling sad. It used to be more fun, but I have to realize, like, now you just adjust your role. You find new ways to connect. Like Hamilton was huge because we couldn't play Pokemon anymore, but we both love watching Hamilton singing the songs. So you find ways. But how about yourself?
Yeah, no, I've had the same thing. I've discovered only in the last, no joke, like 2 months that I'm not cool anymore. And you're like, oh, geez, Jeff, I knew that years ago.
I remember when I met you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, it's been a long time. I knew you weren't cool. No, but it's one of those things like, have you heard of talking in cursive?
Oh yeah, my daughter does all the time. I had to understand it. My wife can't figure it out. I figured it out.
So you add an R into almost every word. It's like hello, like I can't even do it.
It's weird, yeah.
Every time I try to do it, my daughter's mortified, like I just did it in front of the whole school.
So
but it's just us. Yeah. It's just me and her, and she's like, "Oh my god,
yeah,
you can't." I'm like, "There's no one around. It doesn't.
It's fine.
It's just us. Who cares, right?"
Yeah.
And no, I've lost, and I was cool, man. I was cool. I really was. I was.
I believe you. I got my daughter called me a Karen because I told her I had to go to the auto body place because I lost the lug lock for my truck and I was changing the axle and it fell off and I forgot. And so I was like, I had to go buy one, and they like wanted to charge me money like extra to drill them off. I'm like, you don't have to do that. You have a master set. And I told, I came home and I was telling my daughter, I was like, yeah, I had to ask to speak to the manager to get it done. She's like, oh, Karen, ask for the manager. I'm like, no, I was like, it's like $130 extra, and I know they've got them back there because I know people that work there. I was like, I was like, oh, that really hurt though. It was like a stake of holly right through the heart, man. It's awful.
By the way, I've looked up on YouTube how to do that once because I had the same problem.
Yeah.
I didn't have the master lock nut.
Right. So just hammer a socket on it.
You hammer a socket on it, and then you ruin your socket, but you get the thing off.
Yeah.
So if you're ever going to steal someone's tires, kids, hammer a socket.
That's it. Get right through those locks. Don't worry about it. You don't see a lot of people stealing tires though. Like you take the whole car if you're going to take something.
Yeah, no one steals tires anymore. It's insane.
No. I mean, I'm not advocating it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, and yes, and Shiloh says her son called her Karen when she got her hair cut short. I got my hair cut short just today, and I feel like a Karen.
Can I tell you something, Jeff? Can I confide in you?
Oh, wait. Look at poor Karen. Sorry.
Yeah.
Karen.
Oh, I know. I do. My heart goes out for all the real Karens.
Yeah, I know. They're just like
because it's not even like a long version of the name that you can be like, oh no, it's Karenella or whatever. Like, you're screwed. That's it.
It's Karen. All right, what were you going to tell me?
I want nobody else to listen to this part. Everybody else cover your ears. Jeff, I had a horrible. No, not you. You need to listen.
Sorry.
I had a horrible, quite possibly the worst thing that happened to me experience during the COVID times. And I'm not trying to mitigate anybody else for being sick or any of that, but just saying personally, all the salons were closed. I was doing real well, trimming, keeping it because I still had to go to work. One night I trimmed the sideburns down, and I get the thing all the way down to the low setting, switch it back. And as I go to do this, Jeff, the burr guard slips. And then right down the center, halfway, I have sideburn length hair stripped down the middle. with hair like this on both sides.
That's awesome.
I had to shave my whole head.
Where's the pictures?
There are no pictures, Jeff.
Why?
Because there are no pictures, Jeff.
God.
But when I was actually doing the virtual walk for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, I do thank you videos and stuff, and I had to be very creative in how I cropped them because it was still growing in at that time. But it was since I was born, I have not had hair that short. It was down literally like, the length that you would have for sideburns all the way around my head. And I was so crestfallen and sad. I felt like Samson. Every day I had no power. I was weak. It was awful.
So you just do this. Ready? Dustin cam, watch.
That's right. That's how I filmed all my videos. You can never see the top of my head. It was always like cut off a little bit.
This is John's got another golden one here.
All right, let's hear it, John.
Can you read? I'm going to let you read it. Go ahead. Ready?
Right. I submitted 10 puns to a pun contest, hoping that one would win, but no pun intended. Well done. Well, very nice. No pun intended. Good job, John.
Look at Lindsay can't even picture you without your hair.
Yeah, me neither. It was weird. I'll tell you what, the new crop came back strong, so I feel really empowered by that. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
43, still growing.
Grant's checking in from down under, from Australia. Good to see you. Good morning to you, Grant. Glad you're here. Probably not having a beer with us at this hour, but no judgment if you are.
No, do it. Get yourself a Foster's, which is like not the best Australian beer, but it's the American version.
Get some VB, some Victoria Bitter. It's awful. Wait, there's another good one here. You guys have so many. What do you call a fish with two knees?
What do you call it?
Two-knee fish.
Oh, but of course.
Of course you do. Oh, goodness. Linda says she needs more Dustin on TV. Miss him. Linda, he's right here right now. Like, how can you miss him? He's right in front of you.
I'm here at the Speakeasy, ladies and gents.
Yeah. We don't card you. We don't take ID. We don't even charge a cover. You just come on in.
Come on in. You could send us beers. That'd be fine.
It would be fine. But that's what I was waiting. I had dreams when I started doing this. I was like, dude, some microbrew or something is going to sponsor this, and I'm going to get cases of beer coming in. Yeah. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened at all.
Not yet. But maybe. No. Maybe after this episode, because the dad jokes are going to put you over the top.
Should we do a couple more?
Let's do some more. Let the professionals take the stage.
Okay, ready? It's dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
Face. I need some more production. Okay, go ahead. You want to go first?
Okay. Sure. What do you call? Excuse me. What would you dress a lady horse up as for Halloween?
What?
You would dress her up as a nightmare. Nightmare, because lady parts on a horse make it a mare. Nightmare.
Why did a scarecrow win an award?
Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
I like that one. That's nice.
Okay.
Really nice. Why did Mickey Mouse get hit with a snowball?
Why?
Because Donald ducked. See?
I made a pencil with two erasers. It was pointless.
That's very nice. That's nice. Where does Captain Hook get the hooks for his arm there?
Where?
At the second-hand store. See, because he only has one.
Yeah. What's brown and sticky?
Oh, dear Lord, what?
A stick.
I love that. That's nice. The term sticky really works.
And those were dad jokes.
Dad jokes. I really think a little music bed would suit that well.
We need like some production here. Yeah. That would be amazing.
Family Guy style, like orchestra music, really do it up.
Yeah.
That's what it deserves.
So as Shiloh, these jokes are terrible. Terribly awesome.
You know it, Shiloh. Indeed.
Dad jokes or rad jokes.
That's right.
Whatever.
Whatever indeed.
Oh, okay. Joy's got one for us. How does a penguin build its house?
Oh.
It glues it together.
Of course.
Yeah. Yes. And from Pulp Fiction, right? What did the mama tomato say to the baby tomato?
Catch up.
Catch up.
You know any of the jokes? No, we only filmed the pilot.
That's right. So have you been to Lord Hobo's in, God, where are they?
No.
Right outside of Boston.
Wherever they are. No, I've never been.
I was there when they were a brew pub. So
Yeah.
the $5 milkshake is a total throwback to Pulp Fiction because there's, and then
that's nice.
John Travolta there doing the twist
dance?
contest. Yeah. Anyway,
I went donated blood yesterday at the Rhode Island Blood Center.
Did you really? I love the way you look at you stealth bragging about how humble and awesome you are.
But what I really liked about it was this was usually you get like a movie ticket or you get like, a coupon for fries at McDonald's or like whatever. They're very desperate for people to donate. So I donate a pint of blood and they give me a coupon to like 5 local Rhode Island breweries for a free pint of beer. It's like, well, they ask you not to go on the same day. They actually say that, which is fantastic.
If you go right away,
it's
one beer is like 2, right? It's like having 2. Yeah, no, for sure.
I was very excited about that. I thought that was great.
I always know that is great. I usually give in the fall. There's an event I do every year where I tend to donate blood, and I'm A negative, which, as you know, I don't have to tell you, means that I'm an alien human hybrid.
Yes, you and the Rh negative people, all you negatives,
all the negatives. We are alien human hybrids. If I could speak to that for a moment, if I am or I'm not, I don't really, I wouldn't know, right? It's not like
hiding anything.
It's not like I grew up O positive and now I'm A negative. Like I've always been A negative.
Not after the probing.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, I get called a lot. And so I decided that I would give all my blood and then I could start saying no without guilt.
Right. I gave you every last drop.
Well, so once I was past giving like 14 times, right? So like you've given all your blood. I mean, not at once.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It takes years. And so I did, and I was like, all right, now I can start saying no and not feel so guilty.
No.
But anyway, there's a voice. So Faith, why do cows wear bells?
Because their horns don't work. That's good stuff.
John says, wait, here it is. 2 cannibals were eating a clown. One cannibal turns to the other and says, does this taste funny to you?
Of course. What else do you do with a clown?
I don't know.
That was a very honest answer, Jeff.
I don't know. Are you watching any good movies? Anything you're like binging right now?
I really haven't. I've been working every night, man. It's emailing libraries, getting gigs, doing the contracts, doing the gigs. I'm sure you're doing the same things. I haven't really had a chance. I watch. I found that I've really gotten back into wrestling a lot. So I kind of put that on.
Watching it or doing it?
Whatever you like. It's fine. I usually know. There we are. A true nature boy. Look at that kid.
You ever seen a grown man naked, Dustin?
That's, I came from very humble beginnings. But I haven't watched any movies really. I watched Nosferatu a lot, and I put wrestling on, and I send my emails and just keep working. I guess work is kind of like my constant throughout life. I just keep doing that.
Yeah. I get it, and plus, like, it's scary because you don't know what you're going to lose. Right. By the way, I put your website up, so if anyone wants to know where you'll be, they can go check out your schedule and all that stuff. Lots of virtuals, which is kind of cool. Like, I know, like you, in the fall, I tend to do all these New England libraries, and people are like, oh, I wish I could see them, but I live on the other side of the country or whatever. Well, you can. A lot of these Zoom things, you just got to register. Many of them are free, sponsored by the libraries and things like that. So go do it. We both have stuff coming up. It's going to be
time
fun.
Zones, by the way, are interesting, right? Like trying to keep that straight.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I can do 3 or 4 a day, but I'm like, oh, wait, Eastern, Pacific, like what time, where am I? Because you can't, you can give yourself 15 minutes in between so you can maximize your impact, but it's a lot going on.
And what's fun too is when people who want to attend your program have the time zone wrong. Because I've done the program, it starts at 7 and then it's like 8 o'clock, and at like 8:01, someone pops in and I'm like, oh, welcome. It's over.
Thanks for coming.
You just missed it. Yeah. So, oh God, there's so many jokes. I'm so distracted. All right, you read this one.
Okay. Grasshopper walks into a bar and says, can I? Barman goes, I know, we have a drink named after you. Grasshopper goes, what? Henry? Because
that's not very good.
No,
Yeah, that
no,
wasn't very.
it's a chin scratcher. You gotta
Yeah.
think about that one.
Yeah, and then Janet says we shared some apple pie shots at the Chicago Ghost Con back in the good old days. Nice interview. I believe you, Janet.
I don't remember that one, but I'm sure you
No,
have been.
I do believe you. That
One of
sounds like,
my favorite road memories was with you, of course.
of course.
And when we were down at the what was the name of the hotel? It was the Mangar Hotel with Lutz.
Yes, in
That
by
was
the
awesome.
Alamo.
By the old Alamo, yeah. I remember you turned to me like, "Did you ever think you would be hanging out drinking beers with the Amityville Kid down near the Alamo?" And there we were, like so bizarre.
So that was if it was just beer, it would have been fine. But we weren't drinking just beers.
Well, we didn't have far to go. We just had to go upstairs to sleep. So
yeah. So the problem is we moved on to hurricanes.
Yeah.
And those who have never been initiated or through a hurricane, it's like a glass, like yay, right? Like nice 16, 18 ounce glass. And there's like the equivalent of like 5 shots in it.
Yeah.
And when you're on your third or fourth,
it hits you hard.
You're like, oh, I've had 20 shots.
Right.
That's a lot.
Sleep. Yeah.
That's a lot. And so finally, as we so often hear, the bar says, get out. We're closed. Like, just get out.
Times, yeah.
And Dustin and I, it's whatever, 3 a.m. or something, right?
It was late. Yeah.
And we had to be in the lobby, I believe, at like 5.
It was early. Yeah. We had to leave for the airport.
It was soon. It was like, don't put on your PJs. Just, and set lots of alarms. But we were walking across the way, and there's the Alamo right over there. And do you remember the discussion we had? We were beyond drunk, but do you remember the discussion we had as we stumbled back to the hotel?
I want to say you wanted to urinate on it. Was Ozzy mentioned?
Ozzy Osbourne came up. He did come up.
Remember there was an ice cream shop. We talked about a la mode.
A la mode, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember anything else.
So we were looking at that and we were like, we shouldn't. And we didn't, by the way, we didn't.
We did not desecrate it.
And then a short while later, we went to the airport and I remember going through security and you and I were like, right, because we got dropped off in the same car. Yeah. And we looked at each other just like getting through security. And I'm like, Dustin, I think you should know I am still very drunk. That
was a good trip, man.
That was yeah. And then we got on the plane and we were both, the ugly airplane sleep. I think we were next to each other. We're just,
Yeah. No, it was
mouth wide
near each other for sure. There's probably some drooling going on. Yeah, it was ugly.
We just snuggled up and that was that.
But you need to do that kind of stuff once in a while in life. It's a problem if you do it all the time, but like a fancy road trip down to the Alamo, like that was a good time. It was a good memory.
Yeah,
I have a hard time allowing myself to do those kind of things. Like I don't never feel comfortable. Like I always feel like guilty about any of that kind of stuff. But that one I felt like with my buddy, we're having a good time. We're in a cool place. Like it was a nice little memory.
Well, the other thing too is that we didn't have to drive ourselves anywhere.
No,
like we didn't have
completely
to
irresponsible.
Yeah,
responsibly irresponsible. We had nothing to worry about.
Yeah, no, the walk was short. Right, like we there was no driving, there was no nothing. And so there's only dude, I'm the same way. I can only let loose when I know it's totally safe to do so. Right. No responsibilities, no kids that I got to worry about that are even in the time zone. Like and you're like, okay, I just got to get from here to there, and then like down to the lobby.
I can do that.
I can do that. I can do that. Another hurricane. All right, you get some more dad jokes in you because we're coming up near the end here.
All right, let's do it. Let's finish strong.
Okay, I'll finish. I got a bunch more. All right.
Dad jokes
from outer space. All right, what do you got?
All right, what do you get if you eat Christmas decorations?
What?
Tinselitis. It's a medical joke.
Nice. Okay, so what has 4 legs?
Mm-hmm.
It's green and fuzzy.
Okay.
And if it falls out of a tree and lands on you, it will kill you.
What?
A pool table.
It probably would. Those squirrels playing billiards all night.
Yeah.
Why did Santa's helper feel sad?
Why?
He had low self-esteem.
Yep.
It's a Christmas joke. Yeah.
That would do it. That would do
That'd be sad.
it. What's blue and smells like red paint?
Blue and smells like red paint. I don't know what.
Blue paint.
Okay. All right. What is the name of Obi-Wan's twin brother?
What?
Obi also.
Oh God.
This might be the highlight of our career. Right here. Everybody's a part of it. And I get to be topless in a photo.
If you see a crime at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
Very well done. Very well. Why did Goofy stare at the orange juice carton all day?
Why?
Because the carton said, concentrate. Concentrate, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Well done. That was nice.
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
What?
A fish.
What is Captain Jack Sparrow's favorite fast food restaurant?
What?
Arby's. Arby's. They have the meats. By the way, is the logo a hat or an oven mitt?
For what? Arby's?
For Arby's.
I don't know.
It's been both over the years. If you go back and look at old commercials, it's been a cowboy hat and an oven mitt. Like, do
you know what I just learned like weeks ago? You know what the name Arby's comes from?
No.
The initials R and B for roast beef. Arby's.
No idea. Learning things.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Yesterday I ate a clock. It
Wow.
was very time consuming, especially because I went back for seconds.
Oh, that one's got layers too, multiple parts.
That one keeps going. Yeah.
That's good. That's very nice. Okay. Why do mummies love Christmas so much?
Why?
Because they're big fans of the wrappings.
Huh.
Yeah.
Michelle has one for us.
All right.
Go ahead. Read
What
it.
do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea.
No idea.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then MJ just yelled fish. Whoops. There she is. MJ yelled fish at her phone.
Yeah.
We're in her phone right now. Yeah. No, it's these are terrible. These are, but Lori likes it. Thank you. Thank you. See, we were talking before we went on. So you do these programs and stuff like that, like, and you tell jokes and you're funny. That stuff has worked in front of an audience before, but we have no idea. People could be I mean, I can see by the number they're not really tuning out. They should be, but they're not.
They're asleep, Jeff.
I think we're up against nothing right now. There's no baseball or football on, and we're just killing it. Because we just found the right time spot here.
Yeah, it's all about convenience for us and taking advantage of. There's nothing else.
Yeah, that's right. Faith has another one for us.
All right.
Whoops, there it is. Did you hear the song about the tortilla? It's actually more of a rap.
Nice, very
Yeah.
nice. Oh, Jeff, here I got one for you. Why did the girls shriek when the Wolfman dropped his pants?
Why?
Because they saw his full moon. That's nice.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I don't know anymore.
Did you hear about the circus fire?
No, what about the circus fire?
It was intense.
Oh, wow, that's tough. That's tough. What's a ghost's favorite exercise to do at the gym?
What?
Deadlifts.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke?
No.
He won the Nobel Prize.
Ladies and gentlemen, these have been dad jokes. Fantastic.
Wait, Ron liked the paint joke. All right, so who won? Like, let's get in the comments. Like,
I didn't know we had a competition.
Well, I don't know. I just
and what do we win?
Yeah, nothing. Raylene said she snort laughed, which means these are good.
Oh, good. We're doing well then. We're doing well. We're bringing joy, which is what people need at these uncertain.
We're bringing them something just like joy. We're bringing them dad jokes.
Yeah, it's very similar. It's very close.
This is awesome.
Very close.
Oh God. You know what's funny? I was laying some of these on my daughter earlier, and you know what I got? I think I can reproduce it.
I've seen that look before. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. The embarrassment level is just, it's really there.
And you know, the funniest thing is, like, dude, I haven't even played like the D game yet with embarrassing her.
Really, I know. Wait, I'm kind of saving that for boyfriend years.
That's what I'm saying. Like prom and stuff. Like, dude, I got material that's like locked away, right? No, this is just nothing. Like, I'll break in a song. Psh, joke's on you, right?
You want to raise that bar? Let's do it. How about this one? Did you hear about the dyslexic witch that got kicked out of her coven?
No.
Apparently, she just couldn't spell. See, yeah, that's.
I got one. I got a witch joke, but it's a little bit blue. It's like sky
okay,
blue.
You can work a little blue. I think it's after 7:30.
Okay. Why don't witches wear underwear?
No. Oh God, I know this one. Yes, Jeff. Why?
To get a better grip on the broom.
Yeah, that's. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
that's not work blue anymore.
That's not
quite a dad joke. It's an appropriate dad joke.
Yeah. Well, I guess you wouldn't tell that to your kids, right?
No. It's like a stepdad joke.
They went to bed. It's cool.
Yeah, it's after 7:30. By the way, did you notice they stay up a heck of a lot later?
Well, you know the funny thing. So my daughter, like, we've said, like, you can stay up late, whatever. You know, I mean, although we're trying to have some sort of routine during the week, and then weekends. Just so they feel different, you know. Yeah. So, but my daughter's been going to bed like 9:30, like on her own, just whatever. So, no,
Mine's a night owl. She stays up like I used to. Like we'll often meet in the kitchen for like a midnight snack. You know, like sitting there eating pumpkin pie, and it seems to be a regular occurrence now.
So, what does she do all those hours at night? Like just watch TV or like
Roblox? The game Roblox is a big thing. FaceTime with her friend, and the two of them play this online game.
Yeah, Roblox. Yep, big here
too. Hamilton is on a loop like all the time. You know.
Yep.
We got one of those hairless cats, so that's always entertaining for a while.
Oh my God! You should have posted a picture.
It's a lot of fun. That cat.
Is he nearby?
I think so. You want to sing a little song while I go grab her?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, hold on. Sing a song, Jeff.
MJ's got a good one. I'll share this one. Did you hear about the cheese factory in Paris that exploded? All that was left was debris. Oh, I love it. It's hoity and toity. Wonderful. Well done. Well done. What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary? John Gately asks. A thesaurus. A thesaurus. Wait, I've got one. Oh, I want Dustin to hear it. Well, maybe he'll hear it when he comes back. What do you call a dinosaur that sat on a thumbtack? A megasaurus. Good God. Good God. Anyway, so yeah, you guys, you really hung in there tonight through a lot of terrible, terrible jokes. And as a special gift at the very, very end, you're going to get to see Dustin's hairless cat. And if you don't follow Dustin on Instagram, you should, because he posts a lot of pictures of Raisin, his hairless cat. And, you know, talk about a face only mom would love. Here it comes. Tracy, where do you get these? The dad jokes, Tracy, they come from the Dad Joke Guild. We're all members. Moms aren't allowed. Like, this is a thing. This is our thing. You have your thing. We have our thing.
Here she comes. This is my mouse.
Wait, one more. Oh my God.
It's beautifully ugly, isn't it? Her name's Raisin.
So ugly. Put her closer.
She looks like Yoda a lot. Here it is.
Oh my God.
She likes to touch the keyboard and I'm trying to do work.
Dude, so I'm allergic to cats, but usually it's because of the fur.
Yeah, no, this one's good all day. And it just hangs on to you. You can walk around with it. This is like an old Johnny Carson episode. We've done bad jokes. We have animals now.
This is like a terrible night of Carson from like 1970. Wait, what do you call a blind dinosaur?
Oh, I don't know what.
Do you think he saw us?
Brilliant.
That is so. Wait, so I wouldn't be allergic to your cat?
No, you could. It's it's very interesting in what's going on here. You have to wash it once a week. It wears clothes because it shivers if not. It feels like its head feels like rubber. The rest of it just feels soft. It likes to be scratched a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. It likes to cuddle. It's a very affectionate thing. It's smarter than the other cats, for sure. So they're different.
Yeah, I love it. Dude, we're out of time. We've done the dad jokes. We've showed the completely inappropriate pictures of you.
This has been a tough day.
We've shamelessly plugged the Lizzie Borden thing we're doing in a few weeks.
We checked that box.
Yeah, I think all the business is handled, and I'm down to my last.
Mine is long gone. I'm sitting here holding a hairless cat.
You know, there's a song. I'm not singing it.
You want to sing it?
No.
Okay.
Kitty cat sitting on my front step.
Yeah, don't.
Rain's beating down and okay. So anyway, dude, I'm glad you were here.
Happy to be here.
We're gonna do something. We're gonna get some socially distanced pizza and beer or something.
Yeah, I love it. Put it on each side of the tailgate. We're like 6 feet apart.
Yeah, we'll totally do that. There's website again, DustinPari.com. And
That's
of course, follow us on Instagram and Facebook and all that other fun stuff. And you can see more pictures of Raisin if you follow Dustin on Instagram.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And of course, your bartender appreciates tips. There it is on Venmo and PayPal because, Dustin, beer does not buy itself.
No, it does not. Sadly.
No, it does not. Does not.
I'm the man of bear.
So appreciate you being here, buddy. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Sorry about the dozens and dozens of dad jokes you had to sit through tonight. I promise next time we'll be on to some other thing.
Yeah.
Because that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, I got to, close up.
Back to work.
Close up the bar. All right, folks. Cheers until next time, of course. Take it easy. See ya.